Hey guys, it's Trish from Trisha's Card Club, live from Chattanooga, or a little town called Hickson. How are you? Happy Monday night, everybody. So, I'm going to practice tonight going a little bit slower. I always say that to get started, and then I never do it, but I'm going to try. I listened to Linda Heller, who's my upline, and she is so calm doing her videos that I want to be just like her when I grow up. She doesn't go live, though. I think she records and then releases, I think. And I don't know if that makes the difference, but she's just very calm, and yeah, she's somebody that I definitely want to mimic. So tonight we're going to be doing a video using the Color and Contour Bundle. It's an oldie but a goodie. It's in the catalog. It's in the big catalog. Oops, I'm thinking I'm too close and you can't see. Let me expand out a little bit so you can see. Oops, going the wrong way. Hold one moment. Too much. Let me see if that works. I think that's okay. I know that the glare is a problem. Hey, Anna. Hey, Mary. Thanks for joining. Always appreciative. Hey, Miss Judy. And Miss Karen. Thanks for coming on. I always appreciate you guys. So I'm just getting started with the bundle that we're going to be using tonight. It's called the Color and Contour Bundle. It's an old one. It's in the big catalog. We've done it a couple times, but I'm going to use the in colors because I love the in colors and I haven't been using them. So I'm going to, well, people, it would help you if I showed you the dies, wouldn't it? So that's what they look like. So before we get started, the only announcement is that tomorrow Stampin' Up! Is going to be releasing. Hey, Lynette, Miss Patty, thank you for coming on board. Miss Nancy, see, you didn't forget. Good job. Nancy forgot about our Zoom meeting, but I knew she wouldn't forget about tonight. So Zoom was fantastic. It was so nice to see faces and share card ideas. So it was really, really good. I'm going to show you what we did, what I did for Zoom class for Saturday too. So before I get started, the only announcement I want to make is Stampin' Up! Is putting some new items in Celebration. They're going to release it tomorrow on the website. So if you haven't made a purchase and you are still interested in getting some free product, there'll be some newer free product. It's actually items in the catalog that they're just going to make as free. So you can always go to trishan.stampinup.net and look at shopping, which is in the upper right-hand corner. Shop now, I think, is the link. And then you can find out the information of the items that are on sale. If you really want to know, if you really are curious, just shoot me an email or a text and I'll get the information for you. So before we do the card tonight, let's just review what we did for Zoom. I thought it'd be fun for you guys to see if you weren't able to join us. This was the sketch that I emailed everybody. So it was 3 images and an image across. And I was saying you can use your own artistic license to choose whatever images that you want to, however you want to interpret the sketch. And there were some fantastic interpretations. So the first one that I did was one that I had showed you guys last Monday night, where I did the 3 designer series papers, and then this was my banner to match that. Now, Mary Finn did a card sort of similar to this, but she took the designer series paper and she backed it on some cardstock, and it gave just a 1/8 inch all the way around border, and it stood out so well. It looked fantastic. So if I made this card again, I would definitely copy Mary's idea of putting cardstock behind the DSP. So that was one that I did. The next one that I did was this one, and what I did for this one is I took a piece of regular cardstock and I embossed it. Let me see if I can get it so you guys can see it, the angle of it a little better. I embossed it and then I cut it up into strips. And then, so this was my 3 strips across, and then this going, my banner going that way. So that, I was really happy with that one. I thought that was a great interpretation too. And then my final one was where I used, before I get to that one, this is the embossing folder that I used. This is a picture, you should be able to see it, hopefully, on camera. It's a beautiful embossing folder. I think it's called Pretty Posies. I think that's the name of it. And it just makes the most gorgeous image. So that was that. And then my final card that I did was this one. So again, just using my artistic license, I took the 3 images from here and I used the wine bottles. And then for the banner across, I used ribbon, which twine, very heavy twine that Stampin' Up sells. And then I didn't really want it to be just the 3. I felt like it needed something, so I put some sprigs in there as if to say that would be flowers, or these could be vases. So that was the final one that I did. So some of you guys had asked what cards and stuff we made, and so I just wanted you to get a chance to see what we did. So that's that. Okay, so that was Saturday morning Zoom. We don't have a Saturday morning Zoom in August because I'm going to be away, but we do have a Saturday morning Zoom in September. I believe it's the 24th, and we're going to be doing a card kit. I'm going to be making up a card kit, and you guys will order a stamp set. So if anybody's interested, I'll be sending an email out for that in the next week or so, because I've got to get that ordered. So and the card kit's prepped and all that stuff. So that should be fun. All right, let's get started on tonight's card. I wanted to show you this first, in case in case you haven't done this. So this is the first die that cut out this one, okay? But I needed this die cut out. And instead of wasting a piece of paper, I just ran it through like that. And I got the piece that I needed, which I'll show you the other side when I'm ready to reveal the card. And then this gets covered up, so it doesn't matter that I cut it out. Now you can see I made a mistake on this one, so I had to do the second one. And then I realized afterwards, it's actually easier to run one die through and then the second die. So I ran this die through first and cut the bigger piece. Then I took it off and I ran it through with this die as the second piece. So that just made it a little bit easier. So I'm taking a thick basic white cardstock and some glue, and I'm going to glue this on. Now let's see, this is the back. So am I still on camera? I'm going to make sure I'm on camera. Glue that down. Now again, it's not going to matter that it's all full of holes because you're going to cover that up. That's that. Now, before I put this on, I've got to do my stamping, but that's where see how it covers it up so you don't even see it. So for my stamping, using the Colors and Contour stamp set, I'm using this flower and this stamp as well. Okay, so I only see one ink pad and I need 2. So where might my other ink pad be? And I thought I had everything set up and so organized. All right, people, keep talking. I'll be right back. I have to just run to the other side of the room. All right, I'm back. My goof there, my goof. Okay. I needed Parakeet Party for my ink pad, and I left it on the other side of the room. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that, open it up, take my big image, ink it up like that. I'm going to stamp it on here at the top, hold it down. Now, when I made my other cards tonight, I saw something. I did something that I liked a lot better. So I'm going to show you it on this one. I didn't do it on the pre-made cards that I already have, but you'll see the difference right away and then you kind of decide. On this one, with the stamp, the easiest way to line this up is to line that single stamp right there. If you can see it, let me see if yeah, that single stamp right there is the easiest way to line this up. So I'm going to ink it up. Let's see if I'm on camera. I'm going to ink it up. I'm going to stamp off once, and then I'm going to line my, and they're not going to be perfect, and it's not meant to be, and unless I'm right over it, I don't really get it. So yeah, that's good enough. That's good enough. And then I'm going to take this, I'm going to put that on here, and then with the smallest die, I already showed you, I cut out this and I embossed. It's just a card saying, just a card to say you're amazing. Couldn't get that one out. Just a card to say you're amazing. I'm going to put that down there because I'm going to use these as birthday cards. That's my plan. And then I made a bow. Of course I made a bow because I needed to make a bow. I'll put it on with a glue dot. It's going to go right there. And that, my friends, is the very easy, very quick card. Now, obviously, it took a little bit of time to cut the layers, but not a lot of time. This is a really simple card, really quick to do. And the concept of the colors is not supposed to line up exactly. It's sort of like a watercolor look that you're going for. So just to show you some other options in the in colors, let me do this. So this is another one which is stamped, fully stamped on. And you see how when you stamp off, it's a little bit, I like it a little bit better stamped off than I do fully stamped on, but it's still really pretty. So that's 2, and then 3, and then 4. Let's see how I can get these to show up. I'm not sure how they're showing up on the camera. Yeah, they're probably not all going to show up, so maybe this way, and then this one. Pretty, huh? And then, like I said, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stamp happy birthday on the inside and send them out. And then this will be, so that this will be some of my cards for my August birthdays. This card set is inspired from Mary Fish. Mary did it last year with the new in colors last year. And I loved it, and I thought that's such a great little card pack. You can see on this one, on the green, that I stamped off, and so it's really light, and I really like that one. That's one of my favorites, even though I wouldn't do a green flower, but I'm so in love with Parakeet Party. I just love that color. So that's how that one came to pass. This one and this one, they're definitely kind of dark. And so I think stamping off, you just get a better image. So that's that. So thanks, you guys. Let me see. I haven't even looked up. I'm sorry. Hey, Miss Carrie. Carrie's another one, you guys. Carrie Todd does videos. She's so calm and collected, and she has all her words. And so if you're ever looking for good ideas, Carrie's definitely one to go to. Thanks, Lynette. All right, I think that's covered. That's it. I thank you guys. This was a quick one tonight. My last couple have kind of gone on and on, so it's maybe better that we stayed quick. I can't think of any other announcements. Of course, other than, football's coming up. The first game starts on Thursday night. It's the Hall of Fame induction game. It doesn't really count at all, but it's football, and just the sound and the roar of the crowd will be great. And then the following week we'll start preseason for a couple of weeks, and then the season starts in September, and it's already August, and I couldn't tell you where the year went. Could not tell you. What else is happening this month? This month I'm going to an event that Stampin'Up is hosting. It's the first time, I think, in 3 years they've done live events, so I'm very excited. It's just nice to be around other demonstrators and get ideas, so I'm very excited about that. That's going to be in New Orleans. I'll fess up that New Orleans is not my favorite place to go, but the event itself will make the trip totally worthwhile. So thank you, Vicki, for those kind words. I appreciate that you like the set and the cards are nice. I really appreciate that. All right, gang, I am going to close out for the night. I will post this on YouTube. If you have friends that don't Facebook that want to see it, please direct them to YouTube. It's Trisha's Card Club, just like it is on Facebook. And I will see you next Monday night with another video. Remember, around here we make it and we mail it, and I think that's it. You guys have a really good week. Get stamping, make something fun, and I'll talk to you next Monday.